So welcome to part 3 of the free Vim video series from Security Valley, and in this video we are going to discuss the plugin, or one way to achieve a plugin system within Vim. So my favorite plugin system is vim-plug. I will show you in a second, excuse me. It's that's the official GitHub repository from the project, and here's everything really good documented, how you install it and how you use it. So before we start using it, we obviously need to install it. So let's switch back to our virtual machine here, that it's here, copy and paste that stuff, and that it's all, to install the vim-plug system. So after installing it, we need to add some changes here to our vim-rc file, and let therefore jump to the end. And now it's important, by the way, that's a line comment here, to define, let's call it a block, a call block for the plug system. So you will find this the same in the official documentation. So let's define the plug begin, then the plug end block, and everything that it's inside that block, that it's or can directly be interpreted or covered by the vim-plug system. So let's start by adding a color theme here. So therefore let's copy and paste that entry here. And by the way, I copy and paste that here from my demo configuration that you can find on GitHub. That it's the one that I've showed you in the last video and the previous videos. So let's enter that lines here, write that lines, and now instead of reopening them, let's reload our configuration file here. And now we should be able, with plug install, to install all the dependencies that we have defined here in that plug block. And you see vim-plug has successfully resolved and installed all the dependencies. You can achieve that with plug install. And there's another command that I will show you, that it's plug update. So that means from time to time some plugin, some maintainer from a plugin will provide updates, and you can check with plug update, is there a newer version. So now that we have properly installed the GraphBox color theme, we can now define it. And there's an easy way. We can say we want to have a color scheme, and the color scheme should be GraphBox. And it's important. It is important to declare that line here with the color scheme, or in other words, it is important to define every configuration that has a dependency to some plugins right after that block. Any others or any other declaration or declarations before that block can end up in undefined behavior, some issues and errors. That's what depends on how the plugin system is loading dependencies. So anyway, now that we have defined here this color scheme GraphBox, we can write the file and then can directly reload Vim and see if our color scheme configuration is working. And you see we got that nice and fancy looking GraphBox plugin. And now it looks more and more like a fancy development environment. So that should be all for the moment. We have discovered how we can install plugins, how we get a plugin manager, and in the next video we move on using plugins and start discussing file searching and the in-file search with some really cool and super powerful add-ons to Vim. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.